Hello everyone, welcome back to another 2v2 Warhammer battle. This is going to be the Dwarves and the Vampire Counts versus the Empire and the Warriors of Chaos. It seems like these teams should maybe be switched a little bit for like good versus evil, but it is what it is. For my army here, we have a front line of, we have two miners with blasting charges on the flanks. We also have a bunch of longbeards here, warriors with Dragon Fire Pass. Behind them we have additional longbeards with great weapons and the Grumbling Guard. Also brought the Dragonback Slayers, another Slayer group, Grombrindle the White Dwarf, and the Scolder Guard. And then for artillery we have two cannons. Against the Empire and especially against Chaos, I wanted to bring cannons to shut down a Hell Cannon. Because even though I think it's super risky for Warriors of Chaos to bring a Hell Cannon in against Dwarves, I see a lot of players still do it, so I'm like, I have to bring a counter to the Hell Cannon, so that's why I brought my my cannons. My ally here, back here we have two Black Knights with lances and barding. The rest of them is mostly the Grave Guard, including the Sternsmen. We also have the... only one? I thought we had two. Yeah, we have two of the Great Weapon variants, and then we have Skeletal Warriors in the front. Back here we have a couple Cryptors, a Corpse Card with the Unholy Lodestone, and then they also have Manfred von Karstein with... those spells. Spirit Leech, Fate of Buna, Raise Dead, Invocation of the Heck. The essential spells is what I would call those. Then for the enemy, the Chaos player has a front line of Chaos Warriors. Behind them we have Chaos Warriors with great weapons, two of them, and then a Chosen. We also have the Dragon Ogre Shanagoth and Kolek Hell Cannon. And then I think that is their army in its entirety. For the Empire player, we have two Reichsguard deployed way over there. We have Karl Franz. Yeah, we have Karl Franz who's been hit with the Spirit Leech already. We have two Hellstorm rocket batteries and then four Greatswords. And that is going to be their army. They deployed in the very, very back corner here of the map, which is... that's a... yeah, I guess you could deploy there. So we spent about 2 or 3 minutes just marching our army forward. And now you can see my ally is in range of the Hellstorm rocket batteries. Hellstorm rocket batteries is... an interesting choice. Like, it could do a lot of work against the Vampire Counts, I guess. It could do some work against the Dwarf player, too. But bringing two of them, that's a lot of money. Lot of money into Hellstorm rocket batteries. These dudes, the two Reichsguard, are going to be making a path, I think, like that. And then they're going to be trying to come around behind me. Karl Franz is also going to kind of do a right-around path as well. Meanwhile, my ally is just going to go bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm going to go about like this. I'm going to let my ally engage first because I'm going to do a little bit of the looping back here. And that is in reference to when the Hell Cannon starts firing, I'm going to try and move forward, move back, move forward, move back, and try and dodge the Hell Cannon shots and buy time for my cannons to actually target it down and destroy it, which it will take a little bit to bring down a Hell Cannon, even with two cannons. You can see the Skeletal Warriors have been hit a little bit of the Grave Guard, but for the most part, not crazy damage. The Vampire Count can kind of ignore the damage to the skeletons, and they can just regenerate the damage to the Grave Guard. It's not that big. This is going to hit my Longbeards, which is going to hurt. But that could have been worse. Could have been worse. I can't heal that up, though, unlike the Vampire Counts. You can definitely heal. So here we go. Here's my my evasionary tactics with the short-legged Dawi as my cannons open up fire on the enemy's Hell Cannon. I need to take that out. Luckily, they missed right there. The Lances with Barding, I believe, are going to start marching up this way. I thought they were going to be back here to protect my cannons, but I'm going to leave my Slayers back here anyway, so I think my ally was like, you'll be fine. And I'm like, yeah, we'll see. Over here, we got some summoned zombies on top of the Hellstorm rocket battery from a Manfred von Karstein. They're not going to last long, but very nice disruption, and even managed to rout off the Hellstorm rocket battery, which is huge. We've almost got the Hell Cannon down. It's going to get one more shot. I think this may hit the Longbeards again. Oh, no, they did not. I think they die, yeah. So again, huge risk to bring a Hellstorm rocket battery against the Dwarves. Huge risk. I say it every time, because it really is. Unless you can keep that out of range of their cannons somehow and still hit their army, huge risk. So right here, I'm going to actually detach Grombrindle and the Scolder Guard. I thought the Reichsguard were going to come over here. I thought Karl was going to come over here and land at once. But Karl is actually going to go after my Scolder Guard, so I'm going to try and protect him with Grombrindle and one of these Longbeards. I'm going to use these to intercept the two Reichsguard. And my cannons now going to start opening fire on Kolek, because he is a big target, and I'm hoping that we don't do too much friendly fire damage over here. So we're going to be focusing him down, trying to help my ally. He was already in combat against the Great Swords, and now they're also fighting against some of the Chaos Warriors who are going to be slowly marching this way, and I'm going to try to intercept them as well with my army. Now that the Hell Cannon is down, I don't really have much to worry about. So we're going to get some good hits on Kolek here. And Karl Franz again is going to just fly right over and actually go for my Scolder Guard, who I'm going to be like, you know what? forget attacking the Reichsguard. I need these up here attacking the Warriors of Chaos. So I'm actually going to try and send them over here, and again I'm going to try and save them because Carl's going to make a straight shot. So I'm going to detach these Longbeards. I'm going to move Grombrindle back over here. And you see my allies doing some nice cycle charges back here against the enemy's great swords, which is great. My cannons, honestly, are not doing that great against a large target like Kolek. They're not being super accurate. We're getting a couple good hits in here, but kind of wish they're a little more accurate. There we go. Carl is down on the ground trying to get into the Skolda Guard. I'm still bringing up Grombrindle because he was walking for some reason. But we do have Longbeards over there to try and take some hits away from the Skolda Guard. And we're going to try and peel the Skolda Guard away. And now we're going to be charging into the Reichsguard back here. We're going to do a lot of damage to my Slayers. Slayers are not very heavily armored, so the Reichsguard can still, I mean, look at that. You see that damage on the charge there? The normal Slayers don't have charge defense, so you can just repeatedly cycle charge them down and they will die. The Dragonback Slayers do have charge defense, but I decided to use their charge bonus anyway, so I threw them in there and did not just take the charge. Grombrindle is actually going to reach Karl Franz over there. Meanwhile, over here, the Empire's greatswords are all but dead, leaving just Kolek and the Dragon Ogre there to kind of fend for themselves. Again, what's that shot? Like, what was that shot, Cannon? That was a shitty shot. Right there, I got my flashbang going down to Grombrindle to slow Karl Franz because he is trying to escape, so we're going to try and get as much damage on him as we can. And my Longbeards and Miners are just into this combat against Chaos Warriors and Chaos Warriors with great weapons. My Grumbling Guard, though, is getting kind of wrecked by these Chosen with great weapons, but we are finally getting our Skolda Guard into a flanking position. I have Miners nearby to protect. I have my Warriors Strength Fire Past nearby to protect as well. We're going to start opening fire, I believe, on the Chosen. Meanwhile, my ally who has wrecked the Empire Infantry is now going to start marching over here. Get some nice rear shots into these Chosen. And then I guess I gave them another move order. I don't remember doing that. But then I'm going to give them another move order to correct that move order. And I'm going to start targeting these guys because I thought they were moving up here to try and engage my Skolda Guard. But then I think they actually pulled into combat by my Longbeards. Meanwhile, back here, my Dragonback Slayers and normal Slayers are still getting kind of cycle charged by these Reichsguard. But everything back here is just almost dead. We also have the Karl Franz back there. I'm keeping Grombrindle and the Longbeards nearby because my Slayers are almost dead. And I want to still protect my cannons because I have a lot of ammunition. And I don't think I need them up here because you can see the Skolda Guard and the rear charges. Am I hitting the Black Knights? Like, what are you doing, Skolda Guard? With nice cycle charges back here, actually going to break the Chaos Infantry and put them into a rout. And then Kolek up here is already routed. Dragonback. Why am I calling you the Dragonback? The Dragon Ogre is also very close to routing. And then we're getting a mass shatter across the lines, which is going to shatter them. And that's just going to leave the crew of the Hell Cannon left, who's going to march bravely to my Skolda Guard. And their reward for marching into the Skolda Guard is probably not what you'd expect. A nice shot of hot steam in the face. So good game to Khan, Marginal Pico, and Papini. For the kills, they're pretty decent across the board. Longbeards traded pretty well against the Chaos Warriors with great weapons and normal Chaos Warriors. My Grumbling Guard got 38 kills on the Chosen. But the Chosen got 103 kills. They're also upgraded. I didn't notice that. I doubt they got 4 ranks of experience in the battle. Maybe they, I don't know. So they are Chosen with great weapons. They hit really hard. For Khan, the Grave Guard did really well. The rear charges of the Black Knights did really well. And everything else, I mean, those Empire Greatswords did not have much of a chance against an entire army. They were backed up by Kolek and this Dragon Ogre, who got some decent kills, but it just wasn't enough. The Hell Cannon got 56 kills before it died, but I think a lot of that was against the Skeletons, and then some of them against the Longbeards. And then the Greatsword still did perform pretty well. They got a lot of kills, again, against Skeletons and Graveguard. The Reichsguard almost did destroy my Slayers entirely. But yeah, the Hellstorm Rocket Battery, that was a lot of money put into these, and they just didn't do enough work, which is a common theme, I think, when it comes to Hellstorm Rocket Batteries. The Sunmaker can do a lot of work just because it just spews ammunition in a matter of like a minute. Like, you can't shut down the Sunmaker. You can shut down Hellstorm Rocket Batteries because they are slower of a fire rate, but the Sunmaker, like, even if you fly Manfred straight for a Sunmaker, you may be able to summon a zombie near the end of its ammunition if you fly straight at the very beginning, and that's not a smart idea at all usually, because if you fly, you know, Manfred or any other flying vampire into the Empire army, there's a good chance they have, you know, handgunners, they may have a light wizard, they have a flying force, so you can't really do that. So yeah, the Sunmaker, if you really want to go the Hellstorm Rocket Battery, is a solid unit because it uses all of its ammo like that, so you can't shut it down. It's very hard to shut that thing down before it's done doing what it needs to do. But anyway, again, good game to everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and let's go watch the cinematic view. The Hellstorms still look really cool. But this time, the Empire had no gunners, had no light wizard, and Karl Franz was so far away that Manfred was allowed to just do this for free. More important things happening.
Keep your heads down, men! They're casting spells!
A line of 4 greatswords is a very powerful thing, but they just didn't have any support, really. The Reiksguard were way back there dealing with my Dragonback Slayers. Karl was so far away from the main battle line trying to snipe my artillery. Like, wait a minute, are these the enemies? The thing is, like, Kolek is almost blind. That's why he has to go in so close. Like, wait a minute, are these the bad people? Alright, yeah, they are. Alright, let me start hitting them in the face.
Enemy wizard spotted!
Who cares about a little chosen? I'm sure we'll be fine.
Kasu! Move! Charge! Blow through! Rock we go!
Go to guard!
Shoot the Wazix!
Shoot the Wazix! And they moved! I'm like, what are you doing? You're in a great spot, what are you doing?
Put those dwarven legs! Nothing can stop us! Take him down! Strike out! Dwarves, ready axes! The world will freeze!
friendly fire is happening over here. It's fine. They're just undead. Like, they don't feel anything. Now those Chaos Warriors do, though. I'm sure these guys feel a lot, as they are being cooked inside of their armor. I guess it didn't show any of the fight with Grumbiddle and Carl. Whoops. Ah, well. Grumbiddle cooked his ass. There you go. Story over. The key to fighting the White Dwarf is to not fight the White Dwarf. That's the key. That's the hints, tips. Don't fight him. So getting a good game to everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Also, I like what's going on around here. I like the celebration. Cryptorers know how to party, you know what I'm saying?